Number one family.
Number one family. I see. Naye tebisala mu bigere?
Obanga ogujjamu nga bukuze bwebisala.
Gusala.
Naye
awo kakati n'obulwadde mu bigere tebubeeramu. Asidi ali omwo akola kirungi. Naye nga mulimo. Kati wano transport okulutwala eri kusitula na mutwe. Abasitula. Very heavy work. Nze nedda ali kulaba.
Banaga
gahwereho
areka bakore nabo bazokutunga se. Ano nyone mpare nantagisibire.
and we busy hamulimo. Bana da hannu an yi wa gonsu
a wani kunuro gurfa ranzare tapa skrini ni moja mbili sigara Ndio gambo no gambo ndio uko mongeza bakuri vile mongeza futi to kugambia kaya likatoka zamu kile juma ya sawa Bantera banyamuna kamuna. Gambe. Ikumena ko gambe. Lokse koseke amori.
Сама пойдет. Está далеко ушла. Они разминаются. Да.
Varahwa. Ngat sabia nende.
Kalusa no bananyenda banachukura. Mena gani ya dume?
Air these nationally on both countries, same day, same version. It's called Homeland, and we're on our third 6 hours. So the last one we showed right at the end of last year, both each other's countries working as a joint team to investigate changing attitudes and aspects and things like that. Yeah. So this is the type of work that we are particularly interested in, is joint productions. There's perpetuate a myth, you know, because, you know, we this movie has to play to the Soviet Union and United States. It has to play to a global audience. So we have to address, and in this particular one, Africa too. It has to make everyone, it has to talk to many people. It has to be a universal language.
One thing that would make
A lot of people with sweet.
I don't know what to say, actually. I think we talk so much, so ideas, views, and I hope that it will help to understand better, you know, what's going on in Africa, in Uganda. And so I hope that Uganda will be more and more in the news here and there, in good sense, you know, not bad sense as it used to be.
Well, the other question I may have, actually.
An agency that's principally a donor agency. They receive their funds from Soviet citizens. On our side, it's by the Global Hunger Project, who has a definite interest in this type of work. As far as the broadcast of it, in the Soviet Union, it's quite assured because these are Soviet television people right here, so it will be broadcast in the Soviet Union. In the United States, we have the obvious concern of interested in selling it to either our public television system or one of the growing cable systems. We've been dealing with this right now. Their final judgment is, of course, based upon do they like it or not. That's the way we are. But given the situation and how we're designing the film, we're very optimistic about having a very large television audience in our country.
Who materially benefits from the project?
Nobody materially benefits from it because the Hunger Project has had to raise funds for the film. The Soviet side, it's the same thing. With the Peace Fund, they get so much money to do the film. The film goes on Soviet television. It's not sold to them, and there's no proceeds that come in. In our country, the sale of a film like this to one of the television stations might be 5% of the operational budget. That's all. There's very little money recovered. The benefit is simply in the Peace Fund and the Hunger Project's desire to do something about ending hunger and also about exposing Africa to the world. There's a lot of goodwill that's involved with a film like this, flat out.
A little more understanding, you know,
Okay, I know.
the part of our community.
It's almost in some respects like the people coming together to do sort of we are the world in a way.
Well,
I mean, they're concerned.
Yeah, I mean, it's time for that.
Yes.
That's why we're here. I mean, it's not just sort of just a by chance thing that we're all sitting around here today. I mean, we're a product of the world situation too. This team is a product of the world situation. So there's something going on. You know, that's what some of the questions were meant to address your opinions about that. Okay.
Well, you know, one feeling I have after, you know, going through all of this is certainly an avenue or a discussion topic that could be expanded and a larger audience included, you know, in a traditional kind of, I guess from a U.S. perspective, a U.S. kind of format in terms of audience participation. I mean, not a lot of people, audience participation and that kind of thing. A kind of for lack of a better